You can't fucking blame this whole bullshit on me, you dumbass! This is all your fault because you don't...
One without the other isn't any good. Oh, I knew he was going to do that. I just knew he was going to do that. No! Oh, my God!
Before I start this video, I'd like to congratulate Jacob on finally continuing his Majora's Mask Let's Play. You know, it seems like my video on him was really the push he needed to start this series back up again. So, you're welcome, buddy. Nothing's unnecessary. Hopefully you'll be finished by the next election. Welcome everybody to part 4 of my Crew 1532 rant series, but this time I'm not going to do a rant. This time I'm going to do a response, because our good pal Jacob from part 1 of this series decided to make a response to my rant on him. So I thought, hey, let's mix up the format a bit. Instead of me ranting, let me fucking respond, and hopefully this won't be an entire fucking train wreck. So, similar to what iDubbbz does with his Content Cop series, I'm going to divide this video into different sections, you know, different talking points, just so this video has more of a focus and, you know, more of a structure to it. So, Jacob's video on me wasn't really a response to the video I made on him, but more of a roast, which is fine. You don't have to respond to everything I said in the video. That's completely fine. If you want to roast me, go ahead, I'm all okay with that. Here's the thing though, you have to actually roast me, and in this video, Jacob doesn't really do that. So, enough talk, let's actually get into why I find this video a complete and total failure. The first topic I want to talk about for this video is Jacob's criticism on how quiet the original audio for the first video on him was.
Wait. What? Hold on. Oh, no. Everything's full volume. No, can't. There we go. Alright. Good job, bud. You really did that well.
And he's right. It was extremely quiet. Like, this was an awful mistake that I made, which shouldn't have been made, and I'll accept the criticism. I'm proud of you, Jacob. You actually made a valid point. Here's the thing, though. This is the only valid point you'll be making throughout this entire video. Point number 2. You see this tweet right here, the screenshot? It's completely fabricated. I've never once tweeted about how I like to suck dick, as if for some reason that's a bad thing. I don't know why he uses a sexual orientation as a way to defame my character, but I guess that's how Jacob's mind works. I don't understand. By the way, it's mouth, not moth, you illiterate fuck. And point number 3 is this.
Dr. Dick Negative likes to think of himself as a bit of a music buff.
No, I'm not a music buff. I'm a fucking film buff. The music buff is Jace. How you got me and him mixed up together is beyond me, especially by the fact that you wear glasses. It's clear that Jacob just said this just so he can have a dumb segue into his fucking insult about my face.
In fact, one of his favorite bands is Gorillaz, especially their Humans album. He might like it so much because he might feel an emotional connection to the cover because his face looks like it would fit right in.
Which actually brings me to my next subject. Now here I'm going to divide this into 2 parts. The first part being low-hanging fruit in terms of the humor that's in this video. Most of the humor in this video is just making fun of my face. And before anybody says anything, I'd like to bring this up.
I'd like to quote him in his own words. I don't understand why people get so offended for other people.
Yes, people should be offended for others, and people should be offended for me. I don't care if you want to make fun of me. Go ahead, I do that to myself all the time. But at the very least, be original with your insults. This is shit I expect kids from elementary school to say. which really doesn't bode well for your video, seeing how this is all the humor that's in it. Sure, you called me Dick once, twice, 4 times.
His name is Dick. The Dick he is at the Dr. Negative Dick roast. Dr. Dick Negative, like...
But that's really it. It's Dick. Richard was Dick. There's nothing clever about that. Now, I'm not asking you to be on George Carlin levels of funny, because trust me, we both know that's never gonna fucking happen, but at the very least, use your brain to think of more clever fucking jokes, instead of going this easy shit that I expect Leafy to do. Now, with part 2 in this segment, I want to talk about the low-hanging fruit in terms of content he goes after in this video. Which, going through my channel, there are a couple things that you can actually go after. And what does he do? He does this.
Oh my god.
Bye-bye.
Are you... Oh! Oh my... Oh my god.
Hey Jacob, was that video really fucking bad? Did that really make it cringe? Good, because that's the fucking point. If you're trying to show people how bad my content is, actually use a video that wasn't intended to be bad. For example, you could have shown people the video where I basically admit that I like porn of Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time. Or here, you could have shown them these 2 videos where I use overused memes that aren't funny whatsoever. But no, instead, you go after a cover of a song that's supposed to be awful. I don't understand your thought process, Jacob. And the one actual bad video that you talk about, my first rant on Jace, you just say the same shit that you said about my video on you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, kiddo. Turn off your fucking mic or something. Jesus. Fucking excuse me? At least I can hear this, kid.
For God's sakes, dig deeper, man. There's more to it than that. Don't make me do your job for you. Really, the only criticism you have on me, Jacob, is the audio, which, yeah, I will admit, is bad, but when you constantly bring it up without saying anything else, shows that you have nothing else on me. Just because you just want to make a straight-up roast on me doesn't excuse you from making a half-assed attempt at critiquing the content I make. Actually put in effort, Jacob, for fuck's sakes. Now, I call these next couple of points miscellaneous because they're not really strong enough to be their own separate subjects, nor do they relate to any of the previous topics that I've mentioned in this video.
He's jobless. He's only had one relationship ever. That one relationship only lasted 2 or 3 weeks. He still lives with his parents.
Now, in my first point, he criticizes me for being jobless and living with family, which made me remember that I did the same thing with him. And to nobody's surprise, Jacob is also unemployed. And get this, the motherfucker lives with his grandparents. I mean, what kind of sad fucking virgin loser are you, dude? Which, looking back on it, makes me a huge hypocrite, and I shouldn't, judge him for something he can't control, and neither should he. So I'm willing to sit here and accept my mistake, and that was completely wrong of me. My second point, he goes after my 2 to 3 week relationship. I have made it clear in the past that I do not want to go after people's personal lives, because I don't think that's fair and they shouldn't judge people for what they do personally. Unlike Jacob, I actually have standards, and I don't think everything is fair game. This was a relationship that ended after 3 weeks. It was harmless, nothing bad happened. I don't get how this is supposed to discredit me in any sort of way. Jacob, this is pretty low. After trials and tribulations, we finally reached the conclusion of today's video. Now, I'd like to show you this screenshot that Jacob showed at the end of his video on me, where it has us both talking, and as you can see, yeah, I wanted him to roast me, because I thought there was so much potential here to go after, but he disappointed me. He legit disappointed me, and I don't know what the fuck I was expecting. As a response video, Jacob, this was awful, and as a roast, this was also fucking awful. You go after intentionally bad content, you lie about me, you make surface level insults that I expect Leafy to make. You go after personal relationships of mine, and you keep bringing up the same one critique over and over and over again without bringing anything else. This video was an absolute mess. There was no substance to it whatsoever, and I am absolutely disgusted, and I wasted my fucking time responding to this. You know, Jacob, maybe calling you Marty today wasn't really accurate. I think calling you a less relevant Leafy suits you more, which says something because Leafy right now is irrelevant as fuck. You want my final thoughts on this video? It's shit, alright? Okay, now Jacob, I want you to listen to me very, very carefully, alright? You listening? I want you to shut up, get the fuck out, and choke on that goddamn L.
We're the Planeteers! You can be one too! Cause saving our planet is the thing to do! Looting and polluting is not the way!
Episode of AMC's The Walking Dead.
Have you ever been possessed by the devil?